The story of life in an unknown world reflects the blood-red stupor of giant suns streaking across the golden savanna interiors. Short of a Serengeti, a world that contains both lions and gazelles. Together, they wake with a singular focus: simply survive another day. That challenge is what defines our characters in the larger story of life and death. Now imagine a sleek, powerful lioness hunting and chasing her prey through tall grass. Her eyes, like daggers, look out towards the horizon, waiting for any action. Because she knows, like every day, today must hunt to feed hungry cubs at the safe den behind. Each step she takes is a predictable maneuver, every muscle hovering on the edge of its expected reaction. But suddenly, she sees a herd of gazelles grazing peacefully close by. A young gazelle raises its head from the sweet grass it has been crunching not far off, feeling the faint stir in the air under a warm sun on its back. Its needing ears listen, and its eyes open wide on their own accord. The danger is near. Then, with a breakneck speed, the gazelle is off, thin legs propelling its body across the savanna. Back slightly, the lioness goes from a prompt walk to a full-out charge in an instant, as if she were running after being sprung. The urgency here isn't speed, it's life or death. It danced left and right through the scrub bushes, hooves kicking the dust into clouds. And the lioness on the hunt gets closer every time. A moment where each of their heartbeats count for something, and one is predestined to win, leaving the other squandered without any chance. At the height of the chase, the gazelle summons a previously untapped well of strength and endurance. It shudders, gasping for breath, and its ribs pulsing madly. The equally formidable lioness shadowed my every step with her primal grace and poise. It is a pas à deux of predator and prey, an orchestral backdrop to the opera of life and death set on the stage of the African bush. Eventually, it also seems the gazelle may have gotten away, but an instant change of terrain gives targeting a new advantage. With a fallen tree trunk in its way, it has to make a split-second choice. Its heart beats out a frantic samba cadence as the gazelle takes a daring leap over the apparent obstacle. However, the lioness is temp, thwarted by the sudden obstacle, and leaps forward once again thanks to a roar of conviction from within. The race slogs on, each second seeming to be as long as forever. The gazelle's legs are screaming in agony, but the fire of life screams louder and beckons it forward. She is the lioness, emboldened by her cub's gaping balls and the pride from which she comes. She will not be cowed. They are now fighting not just for a show of strength, but for pure will and the human ability to survive. But the gazelle, and then, in a breathtaking turn of fate, sees a glimmer of hope. A faster zebra returns, followed by the rest of its kind from beyond the hill, a glorious example of swift conformity. One last surge of speed and the gazelle has slipped back into their fold, leaving the lioness to idle behind, her hunt neutralized. There follows a heavy silence that the savanna takes in. Though starving, the lioness must understand that tomorrow will come again, and another opportunity. The gazelle may be tired, but she tastes her own victory and her iron will. If they even meet again, in the endless cycle of life and death, both of them are survivors. Not simply a tale of the savage, this is a parable on the insurmountable spirit that we all possess. The lioness and the gazelle, we all have something to overcome in life. They choose if we run or stand the wire, whether we chase our dreams or face our fears. A tale of a story we heard from the African savanna. Two animals taught us that when it comes to survival, courage and persistence can move mountains. Therefore, as you sit looking at the sunset across miles of the plains, remember the lion and gazelle. May their story serve as a reminder to us that each difficulty is an opportunity, that each setback an invitation to stand up. So in the end, it may not matter how quickly I pursued. What matters is how strong my soul ran when everything was against me.